Hey guys, it's Sarah Lewis with Mix Fitness. I've got the February workout ready to go for you. This month we're going to be focusing on strength, building strength. So ideally you already have a foundation set, that you've been strength training to this point and you're ready to continue on and build extra strength. Each exercise is going to be 3 sets of 10 reps of each exercise. You rest about 60 seconds in between each set and then continue on. So 3 sets of 10 of every exercise. And the first one that we're starting with is push-ups. So you're going to come onto the ground. And you can do these on your knees or your toes, just depending on how comfortable you are with doing push-ups. If you do them on your knees, make sure that your hips are down and that your hips are not actually up. And as you lower yourself down to the floor, your hips will travel down with you so that you stay in a straight line from your head to your shoulders, to your hips, to your knees. It's a nice straight line down and up. Okay, or you can do those on your toes. Same thing, you're as straight as a pencil, so no bend in your hip joint. Okay? Next up, we have lunges. You're going to step 1 foot straight back behind you. A nice long stance. Now, if you want to hold dumbbells, you can. If you're still just kind of getting started in your strength training program, you can just put your hands on your hips. You're going to bend both knees, so your back knee will drop down towards the floor. Press through your front heel and stand up. Okay? So lunges, both knees bend, but it's your front leg that's working, your front quadriceps and your glutes. So as you stand up, press the floor away with that front heel. And just as a side view, it just looks like so. Just make sure that your front knee is not going past your toes. 10 lunges on each leg, then you rest 30 seconds, then you do your second set. Next exercise is T's, capital T's on the TRX. So they're listed as TRX T's. You're going to take a staggered stance, okay? Just offset foot position. Let yourself lean back and your body weight is going to shift into your back foot. Palms are facing each other, then pull your arms out to the sides, all the way up, so that's your capital T, crossing capital T. The trick on this is to really keep your elbows straight. This is going to work your upper back. You'll probably also feel it in your core with that initial pull up. You'll be very tempted to bend your elbows, but really try to avoid that. And as you pull up into that capital T, your body weight will shift into the front foot. Alright, so those are the TRX T's. Next, on the Total Gym, torso rotation, which is going to get into your oblique muscles. It's part of your abdomen. So you're going to grab the handles first and sit sideways on the glide board. Feet are just going to hang off to the side. If you have super long legs and they're still touching the floor even as you do the rotation, you can adjust your position to sit like that, and then that way your feet will be off the ground. Luckily I don't have that problem. I have short legs, so I'm going to let mine dangle off. Okay? And it's all about turning your shoulders. So your hands stay really close to your body the whole time. Twist your shoulders so that the rotation gets into those oblique muscles. So again, just like the lunges, you're going to do 10 on one side, switch and do 10 on the other, and then you have your 60 seconds rest. And remember that on the Total Gym, you increase the intensity by raising those rails up, lower the intensity by putting the rails down. Okay? Total Gym, torso rotation. Next, on the Cybex Functional Trainer, we have a squat with an overhead press. So make sure that the setting on the Cybex Functional Trainer, both handles are all the way in the lowest position. Okay, and that the handle attachment is on both sides. Once once you've got it set up like that, your palms are gonna face away from you. Hands are gonna be right at shoulder height. You're gonna kind of be just inside the machine a little bit, toes pointing forward. You're gonna squat down. As you stand up, also press your arms out towards the ceiling. Okay, so squat and shoulder press. Squat and shoulder press. As you're doing this, sit your weight back into your heels, and then as you stand up, drive your heels up towards, drive your arms up towards the ceiling, all right? And hips sit back and your heels drive into the floor. Full body movement, you're gonna get a little winded after that one, but that's not a bad thing, okay? So on the Cybex functional trainer, squat with an overhead press. Last exercise is a plank, and just like the push-ups, you can do this on your knees or on your toes. So just the side view. If you choose to do it on your knees, you're going to come onto your elbows. Make sure your elbows are directly under your shoulder joint, and your hips are down in level, straight lines, just like in the push-ups. Not here, but here so that your abdomen engages. Or if you want to do it on your toes, you're holding here. Okay, just make sure you're looking in between your hands. You're not looking up and you're not looking down too far. Okay, just keeping a good neck positioning there. You're holding for a count of 20 seconds for each set on the plank. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy this workout. Feel like you're getting strong doing it, and we'll see you next month.